Hey everyone, welcome to my new video. Today we're diving into the world of 7-string guitars. I've got three really incredible guitar models that I'm going to introduce. I have this Ibanez RG827, which is probably the lowest price point guitar. Then I have the Ibanez Universe, like presenting the higher end guitars with the Floyd Rose, and then I have the PRS SE Mark Holcomb 7-string, and that model basically goes in between these two guitars. So whether you're into prog, gent, or you just want to add an extra string for versatility, I think these guitars got something unique to offer. So let's break them down and check out which suits for your style. So the first guitar here is the Ibanez RG827. So this guitar has been customized with DiMarzio PAF7s in the bridge position and DiMarzio Blaze in the neck position. I have the 5-way switch, so I can still use them in a really versatile way. When it comes down to the specs of this guitar, it's having a basswood body, rosewood fingerboard, and then maple neck, and with a little bit of walnut as well. And it's like a 5-piece Wizard 7 neck. So it's having a really nice neck profile that is also really comfortable play if you're familiar with the RG type of neck profile. Of course, it's having the 5-way switch, as I mentioned, and the H02 bridge. H02 7-string model is kind of a type that you either love or hate. You can also kind of like block it, so you can use it more like as a standard fixed bridge. So which is also a really nice feature with this Floyd Rose. I haven't really used like the standard Floyd Rose type of adjustment this in a while, so it's having like this zero extra spring here, which I'm not a huge fan of it. This gives a really nice well-rounded sounds. To me, PAF7s sound like a little bit more like a traditional vintage style of pickups, and I think that's why I think they take really well the distortion and have the nice amount of clarity if you play like huge chords. So yeah, I think that's why I think this is having like a really unique type of like sound palette that is possible to use in different types of musical situations. I think this is a really good guitar if you want to have like kind of like a ready-to-go guitar that you can then customize towards your needs. But then, of course, you have to add some extra money to it to make it more suitable for you. So that's all about the specs and my thoughts about this guitar. I'll let you decide more. So I'll play some nice clean tones with both pickups, and then rhythm stuff with higher gain with the bridge pickup, and then a little bit leads with both pickups. So in the neck position and the bridge position. So then I'm going to finish the whole thing with some leads in the bridge position and then in the neck position as well. So up next, if we go a little bit higher with the price range here, we've got the PRS SE Mark Holcomb 7-string. This guitar is known for its like really cool look. This is with a slightly different top, but other than that, I think the basic foundation of the guitar sounds and playability still stays the same. So I think the top wood is not adding that much of a difference to the sounds. So yeah, this is pretty much the Mark Holcomb signature guitar. So therefore it's having like the Seymour Duncan Alpha Omega set, and of course these are really high output pickups, but they have plenty of clarity. The pickup switch is slightly different. It's 3-way switch with coil tap split thing going on. So there are like 6 different pickup configuration options. So it's also making this a little bit more versatile guitar. When it comes down to the specs of this guitar, it's having like mahogany body, and the top wood is basically it's satin walnut veneer. Then the neck wood is maple. The fretboard is then from ebony, and then besides that, the radius is 20-inch radius, and this neck profile is different compared to the Ibanez guitars. So I'd say try it, and then you can get your own impression whether you like it or not. I think it works really well. This guitar is also having a fixed bridge, which makes the string change and tuning change a lot easier and faster. And what makes this different compared to the 2 other guitars that I have, it's the neck length, which is 26.5 inches, which means that the playability is slightly different on the lower part of the fretboard, but also I think the lower tunings work a lot better with this guitar, because you don't really have to add a lot thicker guitar strings. But again, you may have to compromise with the playability and then the string tension. So then you kind of like have to decide whether you want to have a longer scale length for that added tension or add the thicker guitar strings. So this guitar's like retail price, I think it was like over 1,000 euros. I had the price somewhere here, so you can there see what was like the retail price once this like limited run model was out. Yeah, I'll put like the latest price of this model here on the screen, and that's actually a little bit upgraded version of this guitar. So this is bringing the really like the modern 7-string guitar tones to the table, and also on top of that the excellent build quality. Well, the cons could be like if you prefer a different type of neck profile of the 7-string, or if you want to have a little bit more flexibility with the tones, because I mean those are really high output pickups. The pickup system may be something that I highly recommend checking out first. For the extra tonal flexibility, this is kind of limiting with the 3-way switch and the push-pull way of switching the pickups. So here are some different sounds that I can get out from this guitar. So next up is the true classic Ibanez universe. This is like, I think, the last version of this model that was out there in production. This is really unique and the pioneer of 7-string guitars. And of course, thanks to Steve Vai for that. And let's see why this really stands out. When it comes down to the specs and the quality of the instrument, it's like, of course, having the basswood body, which I think it works really well with this guitar, and then having the rosewood fingerboard. So I think those are really the ones that makes this really work well. To me, this guitar was the easiest way to transition from the 6-string guitar. So this guitar is having 25.5 inch neck, which is the same than in the RG as well. So it's having the shorter neck. And besides that, when it comes down to other specs, the bridge here is the Edge Pro 7-string version of it. And of course, the feel of this bridge may divide people. That's fine, fair enough. And then it's having the DiMarzio Blaze pickups. And I think this works a little bit different way, or the neck pickup here is working a slightly different way compared to the RG. Maybe it's the wood or something. But other than that, 5-way switch to give a nice versatility with the pickups. And yeah, that's kind of the most important stuff that I consider being worth mentioning. So the original tone here comes from the Blaze pickups, and you know, having a really nice balance here with the highs and lows. But I think that's why this is also really a flexible guitar. I remember using this in all kinds of like musical situation. I remember using this guitar in like a jazz ensemble or playing other like jazz tunes with this, or anything like where I needed a really nice clean tone, or a funk, or a metal stuff. So this is a really comfortable guitar to play. I think the neck shape here is something that it's just probably the most comfortable 7-string guitar neck profile to play. So if I'm going to get a 7-string guitar made to me, I think this is the reference point. Other than that, the neck is like a really thin wizard neck by Ibanez, which makes the shred stuff really easy to do. And I think this is really suitable for shredders especially. But you know, it may not be for everyone. So it's having a really iconic tone and really classic, I think timeless design as well. And you know, if you prefer to have like the current look that is on the field of metal music, this may not be for you if you're just going for the trend of the guitar looks, without the headstock and all that stuff. So this is probably, I think I'm getting old, but saying that older people's guitar. So I think this is like a really comfortable guitar to play, and if you want to have more like unique type of sound, just change the pickups, and I think that solves the problem, because it changes the tone, kind of like the tone profile you get out of from this guitar. Of course the other factors are there, but yeah, if you want to make this sound different, I think the pickups are going to do a huge difference there. So here are some some sounds that I can get out from this guitar. Alright, so that's how these guitars stack up against each other. The PRS SE Mark Holcomb 7-string guitar is perfect if you're up for like modern guitar tones and like the playability as well. I think there is a lot of like tonal variety you can get out from it, and you know the ideal like coil split tunes, those clean tones that like you can hear in periphery songs But also the Ibanez universe it's a legendary option if you want a really versatile guitar and be able to shred like a lot. And I think the RG827 is more like, it's a little bit like a personal, unique tone within it. And I think the playability is somewhere in between those two guitars. So if I have to choose a guitar to do a certain job for lower tuning stuff, I would go for the Holcomb modern because of the neck length and because of the bridge as well. And if I don't want to use the bar, if that's not like a must-have thing to have with a guitar, after that I probably would pick up the universe and then this. But I mean, I'm just probably going to rotate and try out how each guitar is working in certain guitar parts of the song and see how they perform. So yeah, let me know what was your favorite guitar sound and which one did you prefer. And if you have to choose one of those guitars, which one would you get if we don't consider like the price point, just the sound and maybe the playability of them? I would love to hear that. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and all that good stuff for more content like this. See you on the next one. Bye!